The ledger Maya had always kept a small notebook in her desk drawer. Not a diary, exactly, but a record. Dates, incidents, words spoken. She'd started it when she was 14, and her brother Derek was 17, after the incident with her college applications. He'd logged into her email account. The password was taped under her keyboard, something she'd never thought to hide from family, and sent withdrawal notices to 3 of her top-choice schools. She'd caught it only by chance, seeing a confirmation email on her phone. By the time she'd frantically called the admissions offices, one school had already given her spot away. When she'd confronted Derek, he'd shrugged. "You were getting too big for your britches anyway. Someone had to keep you humble." Their parents had made him apologize, but the damage was done. She went to her safety school while Derek sailed off to an Ivy League on their parents' dime. That was when Maya started keeping the ledger. Over the next decade, the entries accumulated. Derek borrowing money from her account when they briefly shared finances during a family emergency, money never repaid. Derek telling their grandmother that Maya was too busy to visit, then swooping in himself to become the devoted grandchild in her final years. Derek taking credit for Maya's business proposal at their father's company, the one she'd shared with him over what she thought was a collaborative dinner. Each time Maya had smiled tightly, swallowed her anger, and written it down. Then came the merger. Derek had spent 15 years climbing to VP at a mid-sized tech firm, using charm and strategic cruelty in equal measure. Maya had quietly built her own company from nothing, a software consultancy that specialized in security audits. She'd earned her reputation through actual competence, one careful contract at a time. When Derek's company announced they were being acquired by a tech giant, he'd bragged about it at Sunday dinner. 7-figure retention bonus, he'd smirked at Maya. But you wouldn't know about that kind of money. What Derek didn't know was that Maya's firm had been contracted by the acquiring company 6 months earlier. They'd wanted an independent audit of potential acquisition targets. Maya had been scrupulously professional. She'd assigned Derek's company to her most thorough analyst and stayed out of it personally. But when the report came back, she read it with great interest. The security flaws were extensive. Nothing illegal, but deeply negligent. The kind of holes that could cost the acquiring company millions in breach damages. And the trail led back to decisions made at the VP level. Derek's level. Derek's department. The acquirers asked Maya's professional opinion. Was this fixable, or should they walk away? Maya had thought about her ledger. She thought about every casual cruelty, every stolen opportunity, every time Derek had smiled while sabotaging her.
She gave them the truth. The infrastructure issues are solvable with time and money, but the real question is whether leadership that allowed these problems to develop is worth retaining. She paused. In my professional opinion, you'd be acquiring a liability.
The merger went through, but the terms changed. Retention bonuses were contingent on performance reviews. Derek's department was flagged for immediate restructuring, and Derek himself was offered a choice. Accept a demotion with a fraction of his expected bonus, or leave with a standard severance. He chose to stay, desperate to salvage something. Maya heard through family channels that he was now reporting to someone 10 years younger, doing the kind of grunt work he'd spent a decade trying to escape. She never told him about her role, never gloated. She simply closed her ledger and put it away in a drawer. At the next family dinner, when Derek barely spoke and picked at his food, Maya passed him the bread basket with a small, professional smile.
Everything all right?
He didn't answer. But the look in his eyes told her he was, perhaps for the first time, beginning to understand what accountability felt like. Maya had learned long ago that revenge wasn't about spectacle. It was about patience, competence, and letting someone's own actions catch up with them. She'd simply made sure she was there when they did.